Kay Stieller or Stieller? Stieller? Come forward, please. From the Awatea Residents Association. And you're joined by? Peter Delica. Thank you. Both welcome.
Thank you. Oh, no, thank you.
It doesn't. Far away. We're all live streamed. If anything is missed, they can always play it back.
Okay. What it really comes down to is that Kate and myself are here today to make presentations on two subjects. One of them being the Awatea Trail and the other one being the Cars Road Speedway. And as unusual it may seem, we're actually going to put forward a presentation that's going to save the council money, not cost the council money.
Excellent. We like those.
We hope you're very receptive to what we're going to come up with.
There's no drink of Chardonnay. Sorry.
I haven't saved you that much money already.
No. If it had been that much money, it would have been champagne, I think. So, but no. Thank you. Do you want to just click that back to the 10 minutes, please? Thank you. Right, you can start again.
Okay. I'm here to represent the Awatea Residents Association, and this here with me is Kay Stieller. And we're going to do two presentations today, and it's basically around the Cars Road Speedway and the Awatea Road Trail. And I'd like Kay to do her presentation first, which will be on the Cars Road Speedway.
Yes. Well, for the past 20 years, exhaustive investigations by council staff have been made in respect of several potential sites to relocate the Cars Road Raceway to a site suitable for a permanent facility to allow Kart Sport Canterbury to grow the sport of karting in Canterbury. After 20 years, it has become obvious to the ARA that major difficulties and financial constraints have been evident for some time. An alternative zoning for South Awatea, which will allow the kart club to remain at Cars Road, and development of the surrounding area which will complement the amenity values with the principles of good urban design and be compatible and sympathetic with the surrounding residential areas is required. An appropriate zoning such as a small business park for South Awatea or part thereof will provide a noise buffer to the subdivisions being successfully developed at present and potentially reduce significantly any reverse sensitivity created by a noisy activity. A business-like industrial zoning should also ensure the potential for noise nuisance is mitigated. There is support of a small business park as an appropriate buffer from the developers of the affordable housing development soon to be started on Wigram Road and support of many landowners in South Awatea. Kart Sport Canterbury remaining at Cars Road Raceway will, 1, necessitate an appropriate zoning to allow development of South Awatea, be a buffer to surrounding residential developments, removes the council's obligation to fund an expensive relocation, and will appease the community of the suggested location sites who have already clearly shown disapproval of the plan to relocate the raceway, and creates a tangible solution to a difficult problem and saves the potential of years and years of valuable administration costs. The ARA will be submitting to the District Plan Review Phase 2 and the Regional Plan Review of Environment Canterbury. As Plan Change 5 is a council-generated plan change, the ARA requests that funding be made available for administration's costs to investigate the most appropriate zoning and rules for South Awatea to allow much-needed development as part of the rebuild of Christchurch and growth in southwest Christchurch. At present, the vision, or the council's vision, of Awatea is not being realised. Instead, South Awatea is stuck in a void.
Very good. Well, you might as well continue with your whole presentation, and then we'll have questions at the end.
Okay, well, my one's actually on the Awatea Trail.
Yep.
And at the present time, the council have identified they want to bring the Awatea Trail down Cars Road. And what it really comes down to is the true position of the Awatea Trail is not Cars Road. It's called Awatea Road. And what actually, the background behind that, attached to the submission, there's two reports. There's a report done by Archaeological Assessment. This was by the Christchurch City Council for the urban plan change for the Awatea block. And in that, it's been identified actually by the own council researchers that the Awatea Trail went down Awatea Road. The second one attaching it is a report from Transit New Zealand when the Southern Arterial was put in. It also identifies that the official Awatea Trail went down Awatea Road. At the present time, the council are negotiating to buy 5 properties, 20 metres off 5 properties down Awatea Road, down Cars Road. If the trail is moved to its proper location, which is Awatea Road, this is an incredibly wide road, and it was made that way originally to allow the Awatea Trail to go down the side of it. If the trail follows its true natural course, there's no cost to the council. It doesn't have to buy 20 metres off 5 properties. The council already own the land, and that's Awatea Road. So all we're asking for is, we have no problems with the Awatea Trail. We support it 100%. But all we're asking for is it goes in the right place. Where the council is proposing to put it is not the right place.
Right.
Thank you.
Straightforward. Questions? Jimmy.
One question. You know, Kate, based on your deputation, you particularly mentioned if council, reconsider to make the Cars Road Raceway in the current location, council only need to pay the funding for administration cost to investigate appropriate zoning. But how about the, regarding to the potential for noise, the nuisance is mitigate? Who pay this funding?
For the mitigation? Yes. Well, if you put a business zoning there, that actually mitigates the noise. The subdivisions that are there at present are not within that noise boundary of the kart club, which is about 300 metres. The other ones like Knightstream Park, they're further over. And at the present time, you can't develop Living G around the kart club because the constraints are just, it's uneconomic. And so all the land right around is just stuck there. No one can do anything with it.
So they need to resolve.
Yes. In the Southwest Area Plan and the UDS, that area was business, and it was to mitigate the noise for the kart club, and everyone had agreed to that. But you needed a housing for Christchurch and housing, but now there's no housing there that can be put there, so that's out of the equation for the housing for Christchurch. So unless it goes business, then you've got to spend up to, well, we calculated $10 million to actually relocate the kart club to McLean's Island. And already the kart club have actually voted at their AGM that they don't want to go there anyway because they fear that the kart club will die. They want to be around Ruapuna with the main motorsport. So the obvious answer, and we have been speaking with planners who say that this is a solution and it makes sense, is to rezone back to what it was going to be originally, to the business zoning.
Thank you.
Vicky?
Thanks very much, Kate. We had a deputation a couple of days ago, someday,
Yes.
from the kart club.
Yes,
have you spoken to them about this?
No.
Right.
No.
Okay. So
no. But they are very aware of all of what's been going.
They were suggesting a different solution.
They were suggesting to go to McLean's Island, which the kart clubs themselves have voted they didn't want to go to, but however, there will be real problems going there. Look, for 20 years, they've been going around all the different sites, and every time it just doesn't work. It doesn't work. And so if you're going to go down the same way, in 20 years we'll be still sitting here. Well, I might not be.
But why
no.
Why have they got such a long lease if this has been looked for 20 years? When did it get signed up for a 30-year lease?
Oh, that was in 1988, and the Kart Club were given a 33-year lease. The Kart Club were informed that they were given a 33-year lease, and yet when staff actually drew up the lease, it had a rollover clause of 33 years. And they've got a mandate for the 33 years, and that was on the reports of staff saying that residential and Kart Club go together.
Sorry,
and so
they got a 33-year lease
they had
in 1988.
Yes, and the Kart Club were informed, and I've got a copy of the letter, that they had 33 years. And yet they got a rollover clause in the contract that said an extra 33 years.
But that's illegal. You can't.
But that's what we're saying. Well, where's the mandate for that? And every time we've brought this up to staff, they've run for the hills because they don't want to deal with it.
But so that means it actually runs out in 2021, not in 30 years' time.
I've been through the archives.
Do you know this, Vicky?
No, that's
Yes. I've given, and Mike has taken copies of all my.
No. But it seems to me that all of our discussion has been predicated on the basis that we essentially have to buy them out of a 33-year lease. I thought they had 33 years to run. They expire in 2021.
Yes,
and,
that was it.
And you're saying that their contract says they've got a right for another 33 years.
They've got a right of renewal. But that was never.
Local government can't renew contracts that long, I'm sure.
No. Well, I sort of look at that.
No, we've got court. We had a paper that went to council yesterday, and council determined not to deal with it, and we've referred it back to the community board for further advice and to bring a recommendation back. So the two councillors are sitting here. I'm sure that they will be raising this matter at the community board.
Yeah, well, I've been in consultation with Mike, of course, and I've given him copies of the letters. That letters went to the Kart Club, actually saying they only had 33 years, and we've always said, well, you know, where's the mandate for the extra 33 years?
Yeah,
it never was, and I've been through all the minutes of the council meeting in 1988 when they were actually given that, and it was under.
I was very young then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eh?
Wasn't me, and Vicky wasn't
I
there.
know. Yes.
She was nearly mayor.
But if you actually resigned around it, then all of this is irrelevant, really, because then it doesn't have, you know, they can stay. Sorry? The letter? And that? Yes. Absolutely.
That's great.
Yes.
All right. Well,
yes.
You've given us a lot of food for thought.
Okay.
I saw people nodding around the Waka Trail, so we'll have a good look at that as well. I would suspect the relevant committee will want to, or committee chair will want to have a conversation about that. But look, thank you both very much. Excellent submission, given us food for thought. As everyone does when they come. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much.